This might be a little TMI, but it's the beginning of my girl week today, and I think I'm gonna take 2 dance classes tonight. Not I think, or I might. I signed myself up for 2 dance classes tonight, so RIP my body. Hi everyone, my name is Sarah. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. Go ahead, pull up a chair, have a sit. We're gonna talk about being burnt out today because I was on TikTok, as a lot of us are, and as I kind of usually am nowadays. And there's a musical theater influencer girly person. I had to go back to her TikTok video just to make sure I actually got her name pronunciation correctly because I want to say it right. Cara Rose DiPietro. I hope I got that right. She talked very briefly in a video recently about being burnt out creatively and personally, and I was like, Miss Girl, same. I've talked about it a lot on this channel for the past year or so now. As someone who not only set her personal and career goals to be on Broadway and musical theater, but also set her small business around that industry and working in the industry and the realities of having a day job while also pursuing your sole purpose in life to be an artist. Admitting to yourself that you're creatively burnt out is absolutely terrifying. So I commend her for that, because when you admit it to yourself, it's kind of life altering. For many of us who have had that dream since we were little, when you get to a place in your adult life when adult things are hitting you and the reality of that industry is starting to sink in, you kind of get to a crossroads in your life, kind of like an existential crisis. So yeah, it's very scary to even tell yourself that you're probably burnt out. However, it's very much okay. It happens. I don't know if it's normal. It probably is, from what I heard just being in the industry myself and being around people who are also creative and into performing. There are times where you kind of need to take a break and a pause. This is a Celsius. This got me through so much of my theater life. I'm so grateful. Please sponsor me. That'd be awesome. However, what I've learned is that sharing it can make you feel less alone. Kind of like a lot of other things, right? Why can't I talk today? Why aren't you helping me? I need to slow down my speech. That's what it is. It's the note that every director gives me. Just so people get an idea of what a slow recovery from burnout looks like, at least for me personally, it's been slow. It's been very slow. I have had a total of 2 auditions this year, neither of which I've booked, which is totally okay. And they were both in person. And I actually booked 1 gig this year, at the beginning of this year, that I actually submitted for a couple of years ago for a different season in the same theater company. So funny how life works out. Not even trying, and then that's when you get stuff. Cool. Honestly, right now, I have seen a couple of audition posts and notices. Some of them sound really cool. Some of them are a little out of my area range. Some of them are out of my personal range, and my vocal range, and my acting range. And I'm not really in any hurry to book anything right now or be in a show, which is so weird. I did 5 shows in a year one time, and now I've only done 1, and it's only July. And I'm not trying? Am I okay? Yeah, I'm fine, actually. Someone recently encouraged me to go back out there and go to these auditions and I'm gonna kill it and all that stuff. And it's not like I don't think I could. I know I'm a little out of practice. Unfortunately, I don't think I would really be in it right now. I am, however, committed to other ways of performing, such as my improv group. We have in-person shows in LA at least twice a month, and I try to go to at least 1 of those shows per month. I'm also part of a dance team who is trying to get out there more in the SoCal area. It's funny because somebody a few months ago told me to get back out there and get back on stage, and I was all, my guy, I've been on stage. I don't know what you mean. But what I wanted to touch on is this. What I've noticed in myself is that yes, I may be a little bit burnt out creatively in theater, musical theater. I did, however, go to school studying theater arts and dance, so I have all of this knowledge, all of this nerd knowledge, you know what I mean? That's useless trivia in the day-to-day life if you're not in that area or if you're not in that community. Someone is calling me, please hang up, I'm busy. Also, someone's calling me. So maybe there are some of you out there as well who are experiencing creative burnout who still have that passion and that fire for it, but it's just not, the spark is just not there right now. Like, I love seeing performance videos and behind the scenes footage, and I'm like, wow, I love it. I miss it sometimes a little bit. I'll watch my own vlogs. Like today I watched the Elf one that I did a few months ago. No, a year or so ago. Oh my god, it was so long ago. And honestly, yeah, I do miss it. It was a really cool time of my life, and I really am grateful for the opportunity and the privilege to be able to be there. But as of right now, my desire to really be in all of that all over again is not as deep as it used to be. I also didn't know how to pace myself, which is probably why I'm in this place right now in burnout. So, what do we do with all of this knowledge about the art? Keep it? No. I think some people see that passion in someone, and the really good and great people in your life will encourage you to actively pursue it and not let the fire go out, which is really awesome. And honestly, lean into that support if you're in that space. And even if you're not fully active in the community as well, there's still great people. However, I think that sometimes people just have a degree in something that they're not actively in the field working in right now. It doesn't make that degree useless. I actually use my degrees every single day. Yeah, I just kind of want to go on a little rant to talk more about burnout because it seems like it's something that a lot of you are experiencing or relate to or are curious about. So if there's anything else in that realm of burnout, creativity, the arts, performing, dance, theater, improv that you guys would like to talk about, let me know in the comments. That way we can do more of these videos if you like them. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Subscribe if you want to hang out some more, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.